Well, 10 TV continues to celebrate Black History Month, and tonight we're talking about the Hilltop neighborhood.
Yeah, what you might hear about the area today barely scratches the surface of its incredible story. 10 TV's Molly Brewer takes us there behind the headlines.
In this neighborhood, you had a booming blue-collar neighborhood, families, everything. And so it was just a joy to live up here at that time.
That's the voice of Wes Redd, a Hilltop icon graduating from West High School in '74 and father of former professional basketball player Michael Redd. Much of Wes Redd's 45 years on the Hilltop centered here, where Oakley Baptist Church previously stood and the J. Ashburn Youth Center was built.
Everybody came there after school to learn arts, basketball, and so we had thousands of kids that would migrate right there.
It was very close-knit family on the Hilltop. I'm talking about family, not only blood relatives, but we all knew everyone. It was a very close-knit neighborhood.
Byron Potts knows. The now attorney also grew up on the Hilltop, his family one of the first Black families to move there.
We need to get back to that, though. The neighbors, knowing the neighbors and doing the things that we need to do to have a family atmosphere, so we can care about our neighbors and care about our neighborhood.
So often now, that's not what you hear about.
When you have people with lower incomes and economic problems, what you have is you have problems with people fighting over money, and that breeds violence and those kind of things.
People feel like they've been forgotten. And the thing is, when people feel like they're forgotten, they get angry.
To see how we got here, we have to look back. The Hilltop is well known as the grounds for Camp Chase. Established in 1861, Camp Chase was formed as a Union training camp for the Civil War and later a Union prisoner of war camp. Spared by its namesake, the Great Flood of 1913 devastated the surrounding areas like Franklinton, sending many further west to the Hilltop. And throughout that migration, a social divide seen across the country.
It was segregated a lot on the Hilltop for years. And but what it did is that segregation brought us together as a family.
What doesn't always make the headlines.
You had some prominent people that grew up on this side of town.
Like three-time Grammy Award winner Nancy Wilson and four-time Olympic gold medalist track star Jesse Owens, who lived on South Oakley while making history at The Ohio State University. Living legend Bea Murphy uses poetry to speak her mind and works with youth to keep the spirit of the West Side alive.
I see no color. I feel no color. I'm colorless for the world to see.
Murphy grew up in Burnside, a nearby Black community made up of two unpaved roads.
You hear a lot of negative things, but the West Side is really nice.
But by the time Westland Mall closed, falling short of the brand new Tuttle Mall to its north, the neighborhood lost a lot of its draw.
The evolution that I see, that all the businesses that have left here, we need an influx of businesses that say, hey, we can make something out of this neighborhood.
What I would love to see is people don't write the Hilltop off. The Hilltop is resilient. And I believe that if given a fair opportunity, that it's going to make a tremendous comeback.
In Columbus, Molly Brewer, 10 TV News.
Now, the city of Columbus introduced a new plan to revitalize the Hilltop neighborhood about a year ago. You can read plans for the area over at 10tv.com/Black History Month. That's where you'll also find our other reporting about neighborhoods and family.